Lethe is not doing well. Oh, there's people. I'm almost surprised when I find people, to be honest. Ooh, another limbic rod to the coffer of the ancient cemetery in Sabin's Faithful. Oh, here we go. December 21st, 1992, Martan. Great news from the Jiljan dig site. Another palpitating find. We have excavated a large box, a chest of sorts, with clear limbic signatures. It is locked, of course, so its contents are unknown to us. Perhaps by serendipity, we have also unearthed one of the two keys required to open it. It is a long cylindrical rod, also with limbic signatures, that fits perfectly into one of the chest's locked mechanisms. I've sent the first key along with this letter. I'm confident the second key will be found on site. Chest, however, requires a great deal of careful handling. We should have it properly packed and ready to ship in the coming weeks. Okay, so it's in the Jiljan dig site. Cool. Gosh, so many dead bodies. Oh, and soldiers.
We got called here for a public disturbance. What we got was an angry mob hell-bent on burning the place down.
Okay.
They were really fired up. Something about justice for decades of manipulation and persecution. They stormed the ministry. Shit went to hell in a handbasket real fast. Now half my unit is dead or missing. What a goddamn mess.
I wouldn't go in there if I were you. Bunch of fucking savages. I've never seen anything like it. There's something about this country. No civility. It's like everyone has lost their humanity.
Probably to do with the demons.
I didn't mean to. I swear. I tried to warn them. They just started charging towards me. I had no choice.
Uh-huh. Ministry of Cultural Primacy, level 3 access card. Nice. Key card with the logo of the ministry found on a corpse in the underground parking at the Ministry of Cultural Primacy. The electronic key card model number K012. Programmable for varying levels of access. Awesome. That's okay. Ooh. So there's possibly something in there. All right, let's head into the ministry. First aid, love it. Haha. Oh, nice. Wear this to restrain your rage. That is a cool looking hat. I want that in real life. I actually, yeah, switch that out. Can't really see it. Well, kind of. I like it. Going further up. Office. Okay, we're going further up. Ministry of Cultural Primacy. Something in there. Well, okay. Everybody's dead. Oh, dear Lord. Okay. (714 AD), Brahm of House Esther is born to parents Gerald and Cecilia Esther. He will go on to leave an indelible mark on Hedaya in his 79 years of life. Okay. I don't know Morse code or alien. Sounds like it was backwards. Very ethereal. Okay. That was fun. Ooh.
December 15th, 1992. We've made an unexpected discovery in the tunnels below the cemetery. 2 doorways with dial lock mechanisms. This is truly curious, as they do not appear on any of the ancient schematics we've previously recovered. The first doorway and its locking mechanism are replete with House Astor symbolism. My initial theory, and this is a long shot, is that the symbols on the dial represent the members of Lord Astor's family. We know Lord Astor was obsessed with the image of the perfect family. The patriarch sitting squarely at the head, just as the crown rules its subjects. I will keep you apprised, should I discover anything more about the door.
Identification confirmed. That's Martan Ralst, all right. He seems indisposed at the moment. Have a look around. There's got to be some clues left in this god-awful place.
That is one way of looking at it. Okay. We do not have that code. Cool symbol. Okay. But that person's alive. That person's alive.
Bunch of corrupt snakes, lining their pockets while we suffer like guinea pigs. They lied to us, pitted us against each other. Look at what they've done to the city, to its people. We went after our neighbors. It should have been these damn suits that we butchered.
Okay. Everybody in this place is very angry. Ooh, car keys. Okay, so blackmailed. 793 AD, King Brahm Aster is assassinated, unjustly ending a glorious 20-year reign.
How could we have been so blind? For years, they've been pumping their poison into our minds. TV, radio, music, even our children's school books. And those fucking speeches! We lost ourselves. We became their weapons. Just wind us up and point us at each other. They played us like a fiddle. And this one, behind the door, she's part of that system. She deserves every bit of what's coming to her.
Okay. Reflection. Oh, there's a save here. I did not even see that.
Hello. I'm not sure if this is the right number to call. I'd like to report some, suspicious activity. It's my neighbor. He's been receiving a lot of visitors lately, more than usual. Sometimes 2 or 3 vehicles at a time. And last night after curfew, I searched through the garbage bags he put out on the street, and I found 3 forbidden books, all heavily used. He lives at 118 Trading Street here in Lethe. I just want to be sure to do the right thing. Thank you.
Repairs complete. Soft Electronics. Soft Electronics. Miss Tristana. I'm happy to report that the work in Mr. Ralst's office is done. We did have a bit of trouble with the radio. This type of installation sometimes has a hard time interfacing with these older models, but we got it to work on channel 60 in the end. If anything goes wrong, give us a ring and we'll come fix it free of charge. Invoice will be sent shortly. Kind regards, Ludo. Okay. The twins, Conrad and Finello, are born to Lord Brahm Aster. They are to be his only 2 children. Okay, so we got a clue earlier about members of family. So, twins, Conrad, Finello. Oh, you should not be up here.
My God, what an absolute mess. People have lost their minds in this country. I think it's safe to say our mission was a colossal failure.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make it back to my unit at this point. These savages will tear me apart if they see my uniform.
Yeah. So I know it's gruesome, but maybe take somebody else's clothes. Then again, maybe her people would start shooting. Okay, so that's locked from the other side. Lounge. Moving on. We need a way in there. probably fall down there. Ooh, that's this. I wonder if that's the cemetery we keep hearing about. Food. Long live King Esther. Yeah, what happened to the chick? Wasn't there a woman in here? 773 AD, after years of war, Brahm Esther is crowned king of Hydia at the age of 59. Okay.
Enough is enough! Fuck these warmongers! I bet they weren't expecting the madness they sowed to find its way back to them. They wanted this, not us! My sister's husband was a good guy. No one cared that he was a Palamist, until their lies started. You should have seen what we did to him. Setharus, have mercy on our souls. They'll all fucking pay for this.
Okay. Does this room have a name? Office. Aha! Nice. Woman's clothing. A worn woman's jacket and shirt found in an office in the Ministry of Cultural Relief. Polyester jacket, cotton shirt, size small, color deep purple and flamingo pink. We can give this to the officer, maybe?
Follow up on case number 2190, Citizens Report of Seditious Activity. Investigation inconclusive. False accusation suspected. Dispatched compliance units to both reporter and reported. Follow up on case number 2197, Citizens Report of Seditious Activity. Investigation produced indisputable evidence. Dispatched retrieval unit. Subject's first offense. Protocol mandates assignment to re-education program.
Wow. Satellite radio. Oh, we can get these to the ON officers in La Casa Marcias in the ruins. They were looking for a radio. Nice. Nice. Still need food, I think, but... Where was that lady? Wasn't there a lady in here? Am I just losing my mind?
Oh, okay. 0 points for style, but that could work. I should be able to slip by with the clothes you brought me.
Nice.
I never would have signed up if I knew how much trouble this uniform would give me.
Nice. Love it. Okay, yeah, that one's locked. Okay, yeah, okay. So there was that way down. Gotta be a way over there as well. Okay. We got some books. What we got here? Ah! Ow. Tried to block that one, or parry that one, I should say. Oh, there's another one. Okay, I'm getting... Need to explore this room first. Okay. Ooh. Maybe we'll get some information on the tower. The Bridal War began in 770 AD, and after raging for 3 long years, the combined might of House Esther and Jahan claimed a glorious victory. In a valiant show of celerity, they took revenge on the dastardly House Argu for their heinous act on the sacred wedding ceremony of Von John and Vanello Esther. Oh, I was wrong. All these names. Sure, it's a lot. In 800 AD, all of Styria held their breath as authorities searched frantically for the beloved Conrad and Finello Esther. They vanished seemingly overnight, never to be seen again. After 8 weeks of fruitless searching, the twins were declared deceased, and a grand funeral was held in their honor. The disappearance of the Esther twins remains one of the most compelling mysteries of the era. Interesting. So they disappeared. Unit enters a state of high alert, releasing a high voltage discharge to stagger limbic entities approaching the user. I thought I heard one of the creatures. Ah, new limbic rod. Fortress of the Earth. This is one of the ones that opens the doorway outside, I think. One of the cat. Oh no, it's a doorway. Huh. But it's down in that area nonetheless. Oh my gosh. Office 108. Where's 109? Yes. What was here? There's a code. Ah ha ha ha. Okay, 27703. Hadean stamp. A small stamp and ink pad found in the locked office of the Ministry of Cultural Primacy. Stamp press used for officializing documents issued by the Hadean government. Okay, so this will get the passes. The forged documents, I mean. Woo! Ow. Came out of nowhere. I didn't even see him over here. Okay. Nice. Okay, so we could take these back to the people at the library. Good to know. I don't think we can combine things. Elevators. A5. We have acted the sheep long enough. Prosperian talismans. Intricate ornaments believed to have been battle charms that were attached to weapons and armors of medieval Hydia. Named after the Prosperian village, where the first examples were unearthed near the banks of the Dow River in 1803. Okay. Oh, we're back here. Gotcha. I swear there was a woman here. I don't know. Losing my mind. We'll see in editing whether there was actually a person there or not. Oh, here she is.
Thank you for saving me. Only Setherus knows what that animal would have done to me. I'm getting out of here as soon as I can.
Her hand shaking, I love that detail. Really reinforce her fear.
Who are you?
My name is Maeve Tristana. I was Martin's assistant here at the Ministry. I was
The
working
name
for
sounds
him,
familiar.
even back when he was an archaeologist. Things were much simpler back then. Everything changed when Martin became the fucking deputy minister.
Now tell me more about Martin Ralst.
Martin was obsessed with Lord Astor. He decorated this floor with several of his portraits.
Yeah.
Martin always found it strange that he could only find shallow information on such an important historical figure. I'm pretty sure you didn't risk coming here to gab about Martin, and even less about Lord Astor. However, you need to brush up on your knowledge of Lord Astor if you want to access Martin's computer. Perhaps it has what you're looking for. Martin had a bad memory and kept reminders of his passwords and codes. They must be around here somewhere.
I wonder if it's that painting right behind her.
What can you tell me about this symbol?
When the Ministry of Cultural Primacy was created, Martin proposed this symbol as its official emblem.
Okay.
In fact, Martin's obsession with Lord Astor began with that symbol. It concerned a vital discovery he made during one of his digs. Martin believed this symbol would shed light on Lord Astor and his secrets. I have no clue what the symbol means or where it's from. Martin stored all his significant findings of Lord Astor in his safe. I don't know why, but each time Martin opened his safe, he said, "If only history moved backwards." I hope that helps.
Interesting. Again, with the time loops.
Hydia was divided into
Very
two
weird.
distinct groups, the Palamists and the Sabinians.
Yes,
Our
yes,
country's still divided.
yes,
The groups
yes.
have drastically changed into the persecuted and the persecutors. Palamist or Sabinian, it doesn't matter anymore. Look at what happened here. Sabinians are now killing their own. Funny how Palamist snipers didn't fire a single shot. I guess they were too busy enjoying the show. We're gonna destroy ourselves, and I can't help but feel partially responsible. The Ministry of Cultural Primacy quickly took control of the media. We knew the media would play a critical role in swaying the Sabinians into a conflict. We created an environment that made war possible. We attacked civic principles, fueled the fear of ethnic retribution, dehumanized the other side, and engineered consent. I didn't come up with these plans. However, I did pass out memos. Mailed letters, took notes, and scheduled the meetings. I went along with it. I could have quit and walked away, but I didn't. You know when you lie so much that you forget the truth. I believed the lies we were perpetuating. Sadly, I wasn't the only one. I have to say, I was surprised. They actually showed up when I called them for help. The peacekeepers have been more interested in keeping the airport running than safeguarding civilians. Anyway, there was little they could do. The mob. There were just too many of them. They didn't save me. You did. I thought the Sabinians were supposed to be on the same side. Losing my colleagues in such a vicious manner fills me with grief. But a part of me feels relief. I no longer have to endure this hell. The Palamas forces have besieged Lethe for months. But it feels like it's been years. Time tends to slow down when you're in hell. They shelled our beautiful city to rubble. They've destroyed most of our infrastructure to the point where getting food and medical supplies is next to impossible. Their snipers have made walking in the streets a perverse game of survival. Palamists are monsters. There is nothing human about them.
Both of your sides are just...
I couldn't even look at one at first. The way they move, their sounds and screams, and their primal ferocity. They terrified me. But then I realized something. They weren't after us. They weren't hunting us down unless provoked. I began to observe them from behind the safety of a third-story window. I was still afraid, but then I found myself pitying them. They're in pain. They're twisted, warped, and mindlessly roaming our streets. They search and want nothing. Aimless and empty like the holes in their bodies. I'll tell you what they don't do. They don't randomly shoot people in the streets. They don't fill mass graves with the innocent. They don't rape women. They don't enslave children. Who's the real monster?
Yeah. When it comes to war, not really good sides. People are dying nonstop and people are committing war crimes. Or crimes in general, not just war crimes, but... Okay. I want to see what this 714... Okay. Okay, so we got 714 as a possibility. Maybe that's his computer. No. Okay, let's take a look at the rest of the painting. 773, 793, 754, 805. Try some of these dates, see if any of them work. 714, no. 773. Aha! Okay. Second one. Dig site success. The number of discoveries coming out of the dig site is nothing short of remarkable. I never would have imagined such a treasure trove when we first started this endeavor. I'm storing the crucial pieces in the safe here at the office. I don't entirely trust the men at the dig site. I'm going to need a bigger safe at this rate. Hey, I've just had an excellent idea. What better guardian for my valuables than King Esther himself? The major events of his life will be like the teeth on the master key. I can start with the portraits hanging around the office. The code will be comprised of an important detail in each painting. Caption. Gotcha. And the dates can determine the order. Gotcha. Brilliant. I know the safe is already well hidden, but changing the code will give me more peace of mind. With everything going on these days, can't be too careful. New portrait. I made the decision to commission a brand new portrait to replace the one of Astor's coronation. I was downstairs late last night rereading one of my favorite when I had an epiphany. The crowning was simply the end result. The true masterstroke was the bridal war. That should be the focus of this new painting. I've already updated the safe code to take this new revelation into account. I'll be waiting with bated breath for the new portrait. Okay. Okay. So the captions have the code. Okay, so 79. 23, 59. Okay. 79. 23. 20. Be descending order? 3, 2, 20, 70. Two, 3. Okay. 3. 2. No. 20. 3, 2, 7, 8. Holy crap. Okay. That took a hot minute. It was descending order, not ascending order. Iron Seal Rising. A forged metallic coat of arms featuring a red eye at the top, found in Martan Ralst safe. Okay, so what does this do? Okay, here we go. A journal entry expressed excitement over the discovery of the fabled Eresia Museum. Okay, there's some coordinates. I can hardly believe it. After all these years and countless resources, we have finally discovered it. I have just returned from the field to confirm it myself. The entrance to the legendary Eregia Museum has been found. The seal we recovered at Jelgen was a perfect fit into the locking mechanism. I've never been so excited in my life. Imagine the archaeological bounty that lies within. We'll need to redouble our efforts at the Jelgen excavation. The second seal must be found, and soon. New area. Okay, I think we're done with this area. I kind of want to go back to the library. Help those people get their documents. Another limbic rod for the forges. Now, do we have 3 of these now? Report confiscation. An incident report concerning a mysterious rod. Case 1577. Report of civil disobedience. Agent Nurse. 1305. Arrival on location, 154 Darga Street, Lasilas. Upon searching the premises, evidence of contraband was discovered. An object of interest was confiscated. 1545. Subject apprehended at his place of employment on charges of possession of restricted materials. Subject has been confined and interrogated. Subject claims the object was a family heirloom. The object in question bears a striking resemblance to another confiscated last month. Case 1512, Agent Sutton. Object resembles a shaft, a rod, 5 centimeters in diameter, 45 centimeters in length, irregular patterning consistent with culturally sensitive contraband. Follow-up. Meet with Agent Sutton, Office 108, about similar object. Oh, I gotta go back upstairs. I don't think we could get in 108 though. I think it was blown to smithereens. But I have to make sure. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can get in there. Okay, let's head back to the library and see what's going on there. Actually, we have a few items. I'm gonna do some reading, people. Research it.
Nice. I'll have a look in the database.
The serial number of this pistol matches the sealed police records concerning Jaron Yankel's suicide. In the spring of 1982, the emergency news bulletin was broadcast that would shock the nation. Jaron Yankel had fatally shot himself in his private estate on Lake Sinon. The public, as well as the entire bureaucratic establishment, was blindsided, and the country quickly fell into chaos. Public information pertaining to the incident was extremely limited. The sentiment among the general population tended towards disbelief in that perhaps something more sinister was at play. Okay, most likely. Ancient sensor?
Interesting find. Let's see what
Indeed.
the server can tell us about it.
The ornate bronze ritual sensor is believed to have been involved in the foundation of the Illigad Conclave, a grand unification of the disparate Hassalan tribes. 7 sensors were created and offered to representatives from each tribe. On each was etched the emblem of the conclave alongside the tribe's own emblem. The markings on this particular sensor indicate it as belonging to the Surha tribe. During the unification ceremony, a mixing of incense was performed to symbolize the varied beliefs and rites of the 7 tribes coming together as one.
Nice find. Let's run it through the database.
Old sketchbook. The tome, written in the old tongue, belonged to a scholar from the Guild of Lucidity, circa 600 AD. It records the discovery of a large monolith unearthed at the ancient holy site. On it was carved a crude map depicting the location of the fabled Eye of God beneath what appeared to be Mount Obek. This was the first definitive evidence the Guild had found that pointed to the physical existence of the Eye. The map would prove instrumental to the Guild in their search for and eventually rediscovery of the long-lost Eye of God. So impactful was the revelation that the Guild renamed themselves the Order of the Eye. Interesting.
Nice. I'll have a look in the database.
This is a photograph from the 1962 summit in Zurich, Switzerland. The meeting drew much criticism as many in the international community were quick to point out the inclusion of corporate leaders at a political summit. It did little to assuage the rumors and conspiracy theories already swirling around the Van der Line and Dagon families. Pictured from left to right are Konrad Adenauer, Chancellor of Federal Republic of Germany, probably butchering that name, Frank Van der Laan, President of the Van der Laan Trust, Anna Van der Laan, Thont, ON Secretary General, John F. Kennedy, President of the United States of America, Charles Dagon, CEO of Dagon Industries.
I found a vault of forbidden knowledge in the Vissa Hills.
Nice. Vissa Hills. Okay, cool. So we have another vault of information. Okay, let's go back to the library. Do a couple things there. Specifically, I don't remember, but... We still have to find the 4-digit code to the staff room, the 6-digit code to the computer room, which I'm thinking is related to those notes we keep finding all over the place. We have the code for the locker room, but no idea where that is.
I'm trying to get this easier since the maybe it.
Wrong button.
These are the exact cards we're trying to forge. Wonderful. Just need a way to officialize these somehow. Excellent. This should be all I need for the documents. Thank you. You've given these people a chance.
Okay, cool. So that is done. Because this code didn't work, right? I did try it. 50. I thought I tried it. Fuck, you're a son of a bitch, you know it? We both agreed to the deal. I already paid you in full. Now you threaten to report me? For what? You have no honor, you greedy bastard. Here are the keys to my car. It's the red and blue SUV. You'll find your payoff in the trunk. Expect my ID cards to be delivered promptly. I don't know why I trusted a Sabinian. Here's hoping I never have to deal with your kind again. Cool. Very good. Advanced medkit. Lovely. Okay, so we've pretty much done everything here that we can do. We still need to figure out the truth. But I think we only have part of the clue for that. That SUV here, or is it somewhere else? Ahaha. Ahaha. Oh, another hat. Wear this to dominate your deepest desires. And a research item. Pottery fragment. An age-clad pot fragment on which several figures are painted below a mountain. Cool. Nice. Okay, I don't actually fully know where to go next. Because I guess we should probably go back to the Visa Hills, since we got some information about that. We also have another location. Let's take a look at that real quick. So yeah, we have Taljou, and now we have the Ariga Museum in Zhejiang as well. I think Zhejiang was where the ruins were. I would like to do that. I feel like there's more things at Visa Hill that we might be able to unlock now? Question mark. Also, I just realized that the enemy numbers didn't jump from 1 to 11. It's 1 and 2. They're just Roman numerals. Okay, well that's sad. Okay. I think I need to be done, unfortunately, though. Okay, that is going to have to be it for today. I cannot get enough of this game. I literally cannot stop thinking about it. I just want to uncover more and more mysteries, and every little bit of letter or new material or clue or whatever leads us back to the other locations, which I absolutely love. I love being able to come back to a location to discover something completely new. So we have a lot still to do. This game just keeps on expanding and expanding, which I am absolutely loving, and unraveling the mystery as a whole is fascinating as well. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. If you are, of course, give it a like. Helps me out so much, and I appreciate it so much. Also, if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. We are going to be continuing this one for a while, and like I said, I cannot get enough of this game. Alright, that is all I have for you guys. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day, and I hope to see you again very soon. Bye.